Well, 2 months of work. So up front here, we had all of this taken out so that we could get way down in back there to change the EGR. That was a pain in the butt. Then we've installed the LED light bar, legally wired into the high beams. And we have a high-tech anti-theft device right there. Yeah. And then...
And the switch is in the front, right?
Switches in the cab. We'll come around to the cab.
Oops.
Oopsie noodles. Here we have our Mitsubishi Seat in the Ford. This swivels around, and I had to build a base for that and some mounts. And it goes with the original OEM seatbelt. And that'll spin around. Here's the awning. It goes out more than 10 feet.
Yeah, it's great.
And it's pretty solid.
Yeah.
If we want to close the door, we just lift it a little bit and then the door closes. Right here is the outlet for the propane furnace. Under there are two, I don't know what, but big starting batteries to start the engine. And now we have our garbage can.
Foot pedal garbage can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come inside. Here's our LED lights, which go many colors. That's my favorite. They go all the way around. We got our uppers.
Yeah.
We have our music installation, coffee machine, sink with hot and cold water.
Drinking water.
Drinking water outlet.
Yeah.
Up here is a new voltmeter. It's running off the solar. It's 13.1 volts right now, which is awesome. And then we have our tank gauges. Water, gray and black. Lock, unlock. Oh no, that's unlock. This little switch here controls heaters that I put into the water compartment so that when the engine's running, those heaters run. They're wired into a relay in the ignition. Water pump, USB. That's the fan in the back. Lights outside. Lights inside. Yeah.
Right. Sure.
All right.
The lights outside.
Yeah. Well, they're outside.
Okay. New cupboards.
Okay. Then here's our second Mitsubishi seat that swivels around and could be a kid's bed or something. Next, we'll open up the counter here. Counter opens up, locks in here with this little tab, and then our fridge comes out.
It's super easy.
Our fridge comes out.
There's a wire normally attached.
This folds up, and then this opens up, and hidden toilet.
Voila! Oh, we didn't vacuum in there.
Yep, someone didn't vacuum in there.
Oops.
Uh-oh, whose job was that?
Mine. Okay. Good to know.
Okay, nobody sees in there. Anyway, fridge goes back in.
Yeah,
no
and
big
it's
deal.
actually pretty easy to slide it out, open it up.
Yeah, well, you see how long it takes. 10 seconds.
And even now in use, you just slide out one part. Just show how you slide out.
Oh yeah, we can slide this out. You have to kind of pull down on it because it's locked in there.
Yeah.
So it slides out part way, and then you can open the front half of this thing to get at it.
Yeah.
So
that's like your in-use
works
daily.
pretty good. Drawer, it's just magneted, and it works pretty good.
Yeah. You just tip it up for the minute. These are great.
Great little cabinets.
Yeah, pots, pans, cleaning supplies.
In this one here, we have our utilities. It doesn't work so good with the carpet. We have our hot water tank control, our 110 volt breakers, battery chargers down there, and our heater and miscellaneous. Closes up. Here's a carbon monoxide detector. And then down at the lowest point is a propane detector. Propane detector is wired off the battery. It's always on. And the CO detector has its own battery.
And a smoke detector up here.
There's a smoke detector in the roof.
So we're
safe.
Detector safe.
Up here in the roof, there's the vent hatch. Blows air in and out. 12 volt. And then down here is the power inverter. We can run 110 volt appliances off the 12 volt batteries, but
like a little heater when we're plugged in. And
we don't ever use that, but it's there in case. Just a simple camping stove hooked up to the propane bottles.
Yeah. Down here.
Yeah, under here is the furnace. So this is all furnace. And then we can slide the bench ahead. Whoop. And down behind the bench here, if you're looking here, this is all kinds of storage. So that's a pretty big locker down there.
Yeah.
The water tank's on the other end, and I have some emergency gear and stuff down there too.
And maybe some hooks for...
We're probably going to put some hooks here.
Coats and hoodies.
That remains to be seen. This bench does swivel like this. It's pretty sweet. Forward.
Swoop, swoop. And then we have a bench in here, which is awesome. Couch. Super cozy.
Perfect.
Perhaps a toddler bed too, because it goes the other way.
Yeah, I could spin around the other way and then be a toddler bed. Oh, it's okay. We're just spinning you around. Woo! It's like a roller coaster. All right. This window's new.
Yep.
This is a regular RV window that I had to cut holes in the Roner for. We've got our little fold-up table.
Yeah.
This has spilled more than one glass of wine. New upgraded paper towel holder.
Fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher
Again,
holder. The
safe.
bed is made. Uppers.
Yeah.
In the back corner, there's a USB outlet, which is new.
Yeah.
For charging our phones. And we have the thermostat up there, which controls the furnace.
Yeah.
I guess
Baby
we'll
bed. Ava still fits in the baby bed.
I guess we'll go around outside and we'll look in the lockers.
Sure.
Yeah.
The hatch.
Oh yeah, there's a hatch in the roof. This is new. It cranks open for vents, and if you pull the red knob, it opens all the way and you can climb out there. I had this idea when I was sitting up here going, if there's a fire in the front, how the hell do we get out? And that was the solution to that.
Yeah, so super cozy. With the camera you can't tell, but actually there's lots of space.
We're both short, so we can both stand in here. If you're like Jeremy's height, you can forget it.
You can take the boot.
Hey, come here, Boo. Ha! All right. Okay, going around the back. Here's our hangar.
That's the
Also, in here's the hot water tank. This is great. It's just propane. It's got a piezo starter, so you don't have to do anything. You just flip the switch.
It heated up in what we timed it about 5 minutes.
I don't know, 15 minutes maybe
no, it
for a
wasn't
full
that
tank.
long.
You had warm water in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Around here, this is our stink-proof box. And here we have our generator, 1500 watts. That was a Craigslist find. Starts on the first pull. There's also room in there for 2 jerry cans, one for gas and one for diesel, and it stinks when I open that, which is great because it stinks in the box and not in the Roner. Yeah, it's just totally sealed. So
yeah, this is a washing machine.
There's a washing machine.
That's a washing machine.
We haven't used it yet. We'll see.
And extra space still. So
yeah,
it's
lots
good.
of space for firewood, chainsaw, barbecue stuff to go in there. All right, and then in this locker here, we have our propane bottles. There's also, back there's the water tank. And you can see in the back one of those little heaters that keeps this compartment nice and warm when we're driving. Just put this board in here for added storage room. Everything's modular.
That's to fill the water up?
Yeah, this is our water only hose. Nothing else for that. On this side, we have our water tank filler. Down here is the poo hose contraption with my little handy handle on there. And then we have the...
Oh, that's like the...
That's the hose compartment.
It hasn't been used yet.
Stink hose, yeah, this is all still brand new and clean and not been gross. There we go. Awesome. We've got our sewer system. 2 valves. There's our black valve and our gray valve, and then I built this skid plate out of a chunk of roofing. And there's 2 tanks down there, which I'm not going to go under and show you. And then in here we have our camper batteries, and there's a couple fuses here, and the rest is all tucked away nicely.
And the last thing we haven't done is if you spin that shower head around.
Oh yeah, so
we need some kind of tube.
The sink spins around and then it can be a shower, and I've kind of been thinking about like mounting it over here, and then I don't know yet. We're not quite there yet.
Some kind of tube that we stand in.
It's pretty summery when we need to use that, and of course we need some weaponry in case there's marauders. That's about the end of that.
Did you do that?
Yeah, here's our 110 volt in. This just runs the charger, and the bottom one runs the outlets and the water heater. The water heater is gas and electric, depending on what we need.
There's your fancy new switch you put in.
Yeah,
for your
there's our LED light
lights.
switch and the cockpit.
In the cockpit.
Yeah, that's a great unit.
It's everything you could need to live. Good
Pretty
job,
much.
Mr. Koch.
Yup.